Wait for a few of y'all to get up in here. And we gonna rock out. We gonna rock it on out. Yo, 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 yo. How's everybody weekend going? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Man, y'all see the caption, right? Man, we got a video we gonna show y'all, man. It's crazy, right? Hold on. Let's see if we can give y'all. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I forgot the key, man. I forgot the key. Wait for a couple more people to get in here, man. Then we're gonna show y'all a video so y'all can see what I'm talking about in the caption. Because it's crazy, man. It's a lot of crazy stuff been going on since everything happened with the Charlie Kirk situation, man. We're gonna have a couple of y'all call in, give y'all input on it, y'all overview, you know, especially surrounding our First Amendment protections in this country, man. I'm seeing a lot of people across the country in different states be fired from the terminated from their jobs for voicing their opinions on social media surrounding Charlie Kirk, man. I don't know how y'all feel about that, man. Y'all put a 1 in the chat if y'all been seeing people get fired, man. If y'all been seeing them stories, man. For sure. For sure. Yeah, it's crazy, man. But it's been like, so let me show you guys this video right quick. Show you guys this video where it's a couple of different it's a couple of different organizations. We're gonna call them organizations trying to mirror and copycat Charlie Kirk. You know, where they're going to HBCUs and they're speaking out. You know, same thing Charlie Kirk was doing. So it's a couple of people that's trying to copycat different organizations of kids and adults trying to do the same thing that he was doing. And over the a couple of days ago, man, one I went to I think Tennessee, the college out in Tennessee, and they kind of got ran up out of there, man. So y'all check this out right quick. Man, so as you guys can see, man, like I say, you know, there's a couple of different copycats, man, that's trying to mirror what Mr. Kirk was doing, and they're starting to get ran out of the country, well, out of the colleges, and like kind of like, you know, for lack of a better word, maybe bullied off of the premises of the college, man. And I just wanted to know, man, how you guys feel, man, about, you know, about that specifically, and about people being fired for voicing their opinion on their social media platforms surrounding the death of Charlie Kirk, man. So we gonna see, man. Our first caller. Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know who you are and where you're calling from. Charlie Kirk, man. So we gonna see, man. Our first caller. Thanks for calling in the TTA. Know who you are and where you're calling from.
Man, I'm calling from Houston, man. Look.
Hey, hold on. Can you cut your live feed down in the back? We getting that.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Hey, man, keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm in Houston, man. I enjoy watching your videos every day on my break, man, when I'm working, man. Continue doing what you're doing, man. Our rights mean everything, man. I continue to stand up for our rights, young brother, and I appreciate you, my man.
I appreciate you too, brother. Thanks for calling in.
Yes, sir. Bye-bye.
All right. Yeah, we want to kind of try to, if we can, you know, you guys can call in and talk about whatever you want, man. But we definitely want to get some overviews and opinions, man, on the whole thing. So like I say, people being chased out of these HBCUs, and people being fired from their jobs for voicing their opinion, which is, you know, it's kind of a violation of the First Amendment, because, you know, you have a freedom of speech. So I just want to know how you guys feel about that. Somebody said, "What's the number?" The number is in the it's in the caption. Are you in a convertible SUV in your garage? Yes, I am. Okay, freedom of speech, but not freedom of consequences from your employer. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Freedom of speech does not mean freedom from consequences of that speech. You got a point. I'm saying, y'all, you guys be having some good points, man. Some good points, definitely so. Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know you are and where you're calling from.
Yeah, calling from Alaska.
Oh, man, shout out to Alaska. How you feeling today?
Yeah, we talked before. I called in one time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay.
You know, yeah. So my thoughts, you know, I think people overlook the spiritual side of things, and that's seeing the devil's tactics. You know, all the way starting from, you know, you got black people saying, you know, Charlie Kirk was racist. Just not one time did he say anything that was racist. The problem is maturity. If somebody says, you know, I don't believe that black people should get reparations, whatever, because the white man uses black people, we consider him as racist. But if we say white people all day about different things and different opinions and different subjects. So, you know, there's that standpoint. Then you got the white supremacists who are kind of rising up, the young ones, thinking that he's racist, you know, because he said black people. So, when that's not even the case, period. So, you know, we got to stop falling for the devil's tactics. You know, be honest with ourselves and look at it from a spiritual standpoint, you know, as well.
Okay. Now, I feel you on those points, man. And you alluded to some great points, man, in terms of the whole racist thing. But like the whole people that's being fired from their jobs.
Yeah. So as far as that's concerned, like the one girl of the college campus, she got kicked out, and I think she got arrested or something like that. I don't think there should be consequences for freedom of speech.
Right.
You know. Now, as far as the place you work for, the college you go to, and the character you present, if it's against policies or something like that, and they don't want you because of that, I think that's fine because they're accepting you for a reason. You know, you're on the job. You know, so yeah, I joke around about like going to work, and one day wearing a Donald Trump hat, Kamala Harris t-shirt, Donald Trump shoes.
Oh wow.
You know, to kind of make a point, like don't lose sleep over this. Pray for folks, vote for who you want to vote for, but hatred should never be that line we push to.
Right. I feel you on that, man. I feel you. A lot of people said they were saying in the comments freedom of speech, but not freedom from consequences from your employer.
Oh yeah, definitely. You got to be wise. Like I'm a believer in Christ all the way, but at the same time, unless the Holy Spirit's moving me to really speak on some things, you know, I got to realize that there are certain time and places for things. You know, I'm going to lose whatever for the gospel's sake, but at the same time, we got to use wisdom too.
I feel you on that. Okay. Well, we definitely appreciate, man. Shout out to Alaska again, man. We definitely appreciate you calling in, giving us your overview.
All right, yes, sir. God bless. And God bless TTA family.
Thanks a lot, brother.
All right.
Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know you are and where you're calling from.
I'm Kyle. I'm from Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Man, shout out to Mount Vernon, man. How you feeling today?
I'm blessed, James. I'm blessed. How are you doing today?
Man, doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. So
I want to say this much. I feel that if you go back, and this is not a race thing or anything like that, we'll go to Jesus. The people wanted to stop what he was saying, the religion, the church. So they executed him, crucified him. Okay. You go to Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, how we got the freedom of speech. The powers to be had to silence that. So they took him out.
Okay.
With Charlie, he didn't just do the Christianity, he did politics and stuff like that also. But he got fame from going to college campuses and spreading the religious sermons and stuff like that, changing people's ideas. The powers to be had to stop that because too many people were starting to listen to what he was saying, and they couldn't have that.
Oh, wow.
Everybody's so divided of a race or money or whatever. If we would stand up as a country of people, as we the people, the government, the powers to be and all that couldn't stop us. You know what I mean?
I feel you on that. I think so. I think so as well, man. And especially in terms of the whole division thing, man. I think they always try to sit around and create division among we the people, man. Because of course, like you said, if we ever unite, man, it's going to be a problem.
I mean, on a side note, whatever you want to consider it. If you take the worst of the worst in society, they throw them in prison, so to speak. And they fight. It's not about a skin color or a gang organization. They fight for whatever. But if the prisoners would stand up for themselves, there's 2,000 inmates in that prison, and there's, 100, 200 guards? They couldn't stop them.
That's true.
Know what I mean?
That's true.
Same concept with us. It's not a matter of high class, low class, white, black, polka dotted. If we would stand up and say, hey, where are our tax dollars going? Where is this going? Where is that going? And start holding people accountable and not just being worker ants following along with the bullshit they tell us, things would change.
That's a good point.
But other people who want to call in, I'm glad that you accepted my call. I love the fact you give them peanuts because they're saltier than a peanut. But I appreciate your time, Mr. James. Thank you.
Man, appreciate you as well. Man, yeah, man. Yeah, that's some very good points, man. I think that division has a lot to do with it as well. So Thanks for calling the TTA. Let the people know you are, where you're calling from.
Very good points, man. Hi, James. How you doing, sir?
Cut the live down in the background for me, brother.
Can you hear me now, okay, sir?
Still getting some feedback.
Okay, let me turn it off. Can you hear me now, sir?
Yeah.
How you doing today, brother?
Man, doing pretty good, man. How you feeling?
I'm doing good, man. I'm actually watching you live on my TV here, man. I just want you to know I'm a huge fan, and I appreciate everything you do for us, and I support you 100%, man.
Oh man, I appreciate you for being part of the family, brother.
Yes, I just wanted to know with the Charlie Kirk stuff that's happened and all that. I just really wanted to get your honest perspective on how you feel about the whole situation.
To be honest, man, I'm gonna say let me say it like this. What happened to him is 1,000% a tragedy. First of all,
yes.
I feel like in the whole country, no matter what, it doesn't matter if you disagree with someone. Bringing harm to him should have never happened just because he had an opinion. No matter what, if he has an opinion about whatever in this world, no one should bring harm to him. Just like us. I look at it like for First Amendment auditors. When we go out and audit these places, this is what we want to do, but we shouldn't be subjected to harm because we're doing it. It's almost the same thing, right? The very saddest part of it was I heard that Charlie Kirk's wife and daughters were in the tent with him.
Yes.
That's the saddest part about that, man. You know, and people are, kind of mocking that, man. It's truly a tragedy, bro. I feel sad for his family, bro.
Yes, absolutely. And I've seen almost every single Charlie Kirk debate that he's done around the country at all the universities and stuff. And I've also watched a lot of recent YouTube videos where there's been a lot of African Americans.
Hey, you know what? Real quick, hold on, brother, because I'm hearing it too. We still getting a little bit of feedback from your background.
I'm gonna turn my TV all the way down here.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people in the comments. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I've watched pretty much every debate that Charlie Kirk has done with the campuses and the colleges around the country, and I've also watched a lot of recent YouTube videos of African Americans that were told things about him that never really delved into his actual debates to see that he's really not racist. Have you actually watched any of his actual debates on campus that he's actually done? Have you seen any of those?
Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of them, man. And to be honest, man, the racist part. So a lot of people get it misunderstood what race to be racist even is. Just to be totally fair, but from what I can see, from what I can actually see, I can't say that I've seen him say something racist to people of color. I haven't seen it. If someone has seen it, I would love for them to send it to me because I haven't seen it yet. So
and I haven't seen it either in these other recent YouTubes. Like just last night, I was watching some, and I've seen some where they haven't even. They watch the videos and now they believe that he's not racist, and like I don't know if you understand about the DEI and things like that.
Of course. And you know what? To that point, I guess they see it's like people got to be able to do their due diligence and research and go look up stuff on their own, because you can't make a judgment on a Facebook post that's showing you 8 seconds of what someone said and then say, oh man, he's racist. So I would like to know, what did he say after that and prior to the 10-second video? So when you come to the whole DEI, I guess Charlie Kirk was alluding to someone being qualified to fly an aircraft. So or an airplane rather. So he's hoping that the pilot is qualified in terms of knowledge instead of just being hired because of his skin color. I understand where he's coming from with that, man. What's wrong with him saying that?
Absolutely. Well, James, I don't want to take up too much of your time, brother. I know there's other people who want to talk to you and stuff, but I just want you to know I sent you a message a while back, and I just wanted to ask you, sir, are you for educating
those of us that are wanting to possibly do what you do for a living.
Oh yeah, definitely so, man. I'm glad you actually brought that up, man. Make sure you send me another message as well. But we actually got some stuff coming up that's going to give everyone a huge opportunity surrounding exactly what you just said. So that's crazy that you brought that up. But yeah, for sure.
Okay, I actually appreciate you, brother. Love you, man, and be safe. And God bless you, man, and you have a great day,
Man,
sir.
love you too. Thanks for calling.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right. Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know you are and where you're calling from.
Hey, I'm from New Jersey, Mr. James. How you doing?
Oh man, what's up, brother? All day long. What's going on with you?
No more. So, what is the topic on today?
So basically, it's about okay. So we got some copycat Charlie Kirks out there that's trying to go to HBCUs and different colleges and do exactly what he was doing, and they've been getting chased out of these colleges by these college students. And just wanted to get everybody's overview on how they feel about that and people being fired from their job for making Charlie Kirk comments on their social media platforms. How do you feel about that?
Well, first of all, I want to say this. The blessing be alive. Thank you, Mr. James, for taking this call. Love you, man. Appreciate you.
For sure.
Number two, Mr. James, how I feel about it is what's scary, Mr. James, is okay. People have a right to free speech, right? Nobody should be. People have a right to say how they feel, but I disagree with making fun of somebody's dead loved ones because that's wrong. Because how would they feel if somebody did it to them and people was laughing at them? It would have been a whole problem. I've been seeing more and more people getting fired because it's getting bad. And with the college people chasing them away, that's wrong too, because if it's about free speech, then we should come together and talk about how we feel, and let's give people a voice. Let's share. Let's come together. But it just seems to me, Mr. James, that the liberals, Mr. James, is like if you don't like somebody, that's fine. But I have a problem with hurting innocent people or hurting people because they like the Charlie Kirk and firing from them jobs just because they don't like them. I wouldn't keep it outside. I would have bring it in the workplace. But Mr. James was very hypocritical. When black people get shot and get killed, nobody gets fired when they make fun of George Floyd. But it's very odd that when people make fun of Charlie Kirk, now people getting fired. That's double standards.
I feel where you're coming from with that.
Yeah. So, and I'm going to keep this short. But and we was talking about today how we're living in the end times where they're calling right wrong and wrong right. They're trying to push God out of these schools, out of colleges, and you see what the devil's doing. He's infiltrating in these colleges. You know, we got teachers making fun of Kirk. They're showing their students him dying. You know, and it's sad to watch all that blood come out of his neck like that.
Yeah, of course.
But they're preaching. You know, they're preaching about murder and kill are two different things. It's the same thing. So in my opinion, Mr. James, we're coming to a day where when a white person dies and people blast that white person, right? It's a crime. But when George Floyd and Martin Luther King got shot, nobody get fired. And Mr. James, there was nobody singing gospel music when Martin Luther King and George Floyd was getting killed. Now we're singing church music for Charlie Kirk. Come on now. And I just want everybody on your live to think about that. Why is it we're singing church music for a man that died and people are losing their jobs for talking about a white man, but when a black man gets killed, people are burning down the towns, right? Like the white folks did to us, and they're not singing gospel music, they're singing rap music. That's hypocritism to me.
I feel you, man. I feel you on that, man. And I definitely appreciate your entire overview on that, man. And we definitely appreciate your theories and things of that nature. We definitely appreciate it for sure.
No problem, Mr. James. You have a blessed day.
Man, you too.
All right, bye-bye.
Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know who you are, where you're calling from.
Calling from Long Beach, California, man. What's up, James?
Now, what's
I've been
going on,
watching
man?
you since the beginning, homie.
Oh, man, we appreciate you, brother. Shout out to Cali.
Yeah, but the only thing is I never got on your live, really, because it is, man. Trying to call was a nightmare. Check it out. Listen to me, man. I'm 54 years old, bro. Listen. Charlie Kirk and these so-called dudes that's going to these HBCU campuses, homie, they what I call closeted racists, bruh. Seriously. They don't come out and straight out say, we don't like black people. It's like this, homie. I'm from Long Beach. I'm from LA. It's like a gangbanger, a Crip like me. I'm wearing purple, but I'm saying, what's up, cuz? You understand what I'm saying? I'm faking the funk, kind of. That's exactly what they do. They go under and try to, political racism, but not without coming out saying, we don't like niggas or black folks. They don't come out and straight out say it. They make people think that they're straight, but in their heart, they straight racist. And I'm going to tell you another thing. Charlie Kirk knew what he was doing. He was playing the game, homie. When you play the game, you take risks. You come out in the public when people know what you are, and your own people kill you in the safest state in the United States. It makes no sense. It proves that his own people knew what he was, bruh. He was a racist. And I heard you say, well, a lot of, you said this, James, that kind of made me feel bad. You said, oh, nobody deserves this. Well, check this out. Nobody said that, like what the lady just said. Nobody said that when George Floyd or Breonna Taylor and them, or how they kill black people in the streets, every single day. But this one white guy, the nation want to half mast the flag. It don't work like that, bro.
Hey, but you know what? No, I feel you. I feel you too, man. And we appreciate you calling in with the dialogue. Beautiful, right? But now, so when we say, Charlie Kirk, so that's just the newest story that's, going around. So that's why we entertain Charlie Kirk. But Floyd, yeah, Floyd and Breonna Taylor, they didn't deserve it either. So no one's, that's why I say no one deserves it. But
James, you did say no one deserves this. But brother, what I'm trying to get you to understand is when you play the game, homie, you put yourself out there for that. When you gangbang, you think you can just walk around the streets without catching flack. When you're a racist, that's what you play. He was a racist, no matter what nobody say, closeted or not. Dude, he was a racist, seriously.
I feel you, though, and you know what? A lot of people feel he was racist. My thing is, my thing is, I just need it. I can't see where it's substantiated. Do you get what I'm saying?
Let me stop you, James. I know you're younger than me, but check this out. Have you ever in your life seen them fools come to Los Angeles and prounce around like they do in these other states? Name one time you seen them do it. Because do you know why? We ain't going for that. Oh, he would have believed. Trust me, if they come here, they're gonna get got. And the police know here too, because they'll let them do it. They'll let us do it. That's why they never come to Los Angeles ever, because they'll get got, homie.
Now look, you know what? I'm gonna tell you. What's your name again, brother?
I'm Kev, homie.
Kev. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. Let me tell you what's really going on. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. The bigger picture is the division that the higher ups are trying to create, bro. They want us separated. They want us against one another, man. So that's for real. They really do.
You said that, bro.
They really do. It's been designed for years, bro. It's been a design.
After this, and then I'm gonna hang up. Listen to what you said earlier. Check this out. And then you said when the people write something on the internet, the employers is firing them. Check this out. Ain't no black person when we write something on the internet and our employers are black, they ain't getting fired. That's institutionalized racism, bruh. The white folks is firing them because they know that this fool was a racist.
I mean, hey, this conversation could go on and on, man. But
That's
you got,
right.
but we got.
I done seen it. The first time I got called the N-word is when I went to Texas College, HBCU in Tyler, Texas. I know what they look like, homie.
Hey, let me. Hey,
KIRK look just like them.
let me give you one up real quick on the N-word, right?
I'm sorry about that, bro.
No, you good. No, you good. I want to deal with that real quick because I look at it as I look at it that I don't look at the N-word as a put down. I look at it as an uplift. I want you to think about something moving forward. Every time someone call you the N-word, think about this. Back in the slavery days, plantations, right? When people were called the N-word, that was because those the ones that was acting up, right? That was going against the master.
That was putting their foot down. You right?
That's exactly right. So that means you standing up for something.
I know it.
For sure. So don't never look at it as negative. Use it as a positive, bro.
Man, I use it every day, homie. I ain't gonna lie.
For sure.
Man. Come on.
For sure. For sure.
We on the internet right now. You on your live show. I ain't gonna disrespect, partner, and it's YouTube.
For sure.
You know
For sure.
James, I'm telling you, I've been watching you since you first started. I'm gonna be honest. You are the best auditor that's out there. Straight up.
Oh man, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, bro.
On everything, homie.
I really appreciate that, bro. I really do, man. Thanks a lot for that.
And homie, come to LA. I will take you around Compton, Watts, Long Beach, homie. I got juice, partner. Come around and I'll take you around.
I got you, bro.
I put that on
No, I got you, man. I'm gonna lock you in. Matter of fact, this your number, right?
Yes, lock me in. Big Kev, dog, homie. LBC, you know what I mean?
I got you, bro.
Right on, partner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some interesting points, man. Shout out to California again, man. He definitely has some interesting points. And see, these are beautiful, man. Shout out to New Jersey Audit, man, for the 199. Thanks a lot, man, for the super chat. I love you for that. These social issues that's going on, man. It's a beautiful thing to talk about them, get everybody's overview of it. Everybody in this world going to have a different opinion. You have a right to it. Everybody does, but it's good to hear coming from, what everybody else perceive things to be currently in this country right now, man. So it makes for good dialogue, definitely, for sure. Like I say, my thing is, man, you gotta be able to look at things in its entirety, man. And again, that's why I never really try to take sides in terms of a political party. You know what I mean? Because you can look at both parties and always critique and criticize both parties for doing something wrong, whether it be Democrat or whether it be Republican. My thing is that's just another way for them to create division amongst the people, man. So I'm trying to get away from the division. Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know you are and where you're calling from.
Nevada.
Shout out to Nevada, man. How you feeling today?
Oh, I'm feeling about as good as normal.
Okay. All right, so how you feel about today's topic?
Oh, it's pressing. Everybody's pretty much talking about it, and they feel one way or another. I just believe it's that there's too many parts that are not connecting right.
Okay.
And it's just another operation to separate and divide.
I feel you. I feel you on that.
Yeah, what were you gonna say?
Yeah, I kind of feel you on that. I think the ultimate goal here for the powers, the higher ups, is just division. And that's been in place obviously for years. Create the division.
Oh, yeah.
So.
And I don't know, his wife and even colleagues, they're acting funny. It just, none of the moving parts fit right.
Wow.
The gun used doesn't fit. the Superman story. Like, there's like too many coincidences that it's almost like they meant it to be like this too, to get people riled up.
Wow, that's deep. That's deep right there. Like I said, man, I mean, like I said, I'm very open, man. From the little clips and views that I've seen in terms of Charlie Kirk being racist, I haven't seen it, so for me to substantiate it. But if someone has a clip or video, or I'd love to see it, just send it to me, man. So, because I right now I just haven't seen it, but I mean, if it does exist, I would love to see it.
I think people take words out of context, or they hear certain things, or they might see things of clips that were put in a context that showed somebody a certain way. Like, I don't know what to believe. I don't even know if he's actually dead or if this was all scripted. Like,
Wow.
it's hard to really
Wow.
believe anything anymore.
Wow.
He might be, but
Wow. That's deep. That's crazy you said that, because I think I seen some reports, man. I don't know if people were trying to allude, and trying to say stuff like that, like he wasn't really, you know what I mean, deceased. And oh man, it's crazy, man. And like you said, we don't know what to believe anymore, man. Moving forward with high profile stories and what they call them, military psyops, and oh man, you never know, man. AI is involved now, so you never know, man.
I mean, and I look into everything, like all the stories about his wife. Like, I looked into all that, and it seems to match up with her being Miss America at a certain age and being connected with the Army and bringing kids in from the country they were at, and then separating themselves from the country so they would judge themselves. Like, that's what our cops do, and that doesn't work. Obviously, everybody sees it. Enough people don't point it out and say something needs to change.
Wow. Yeah, I always like to say, man, main thing is we just got to keep our eyes on the prize, man, and keep praying, man. That's the biggest thing. That's most safest thing we could do. So.
Oh yeah, and just know the government's not here to help us. Like, I'm from the government. I'm here to help. No, obviously, everybody knows that that's wrong.
I feel you. Okay.
But I'll let you go and get some more callers in.
No, we definitely appreciate your overview of the things, man. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, it was good talking to you.
All right, you too. Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know you are and where you're calling from.
Hey, yeah, this JB calling out of Las Vegas.
Shout out to Vegas, man. How you feeling today?
Oh, I'm doing good, man. I just wanted to say, dude was right when he said, man, you the best auditor we got out there on the internet. I just wanted to throw a shout out to you on that.
I appreciate that, bro. I really do, man.
Yeah, with the situation, like you said, that's messed up. What happened to Charlie Kirk? Nobody deserves that. But as far as in them the people coming to the HBCU, I think that was clearly wrong, because for one, it's like they didn't have no access to go there. It's like they just basically snuck into the place to debate some people that didn't want to debate them. And with Charlie Kirk, every place he went to, he had permission to go on them campuses. So these guys just basically snuck into the campus to debate some people that didn't want to debate them. I think that's kind of wrong for that.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, you know what? That's a good point though, man. When it came across it came to an inbox, someone sent me the video. I'm like, man, I didn't even know that was going on. And then they said that it's happening at several different locations where, a bunch of copycats in terms of Charlie Kirk coming onto these campuses and being chased away. So I say, wow, it's all division, if you ask me, man.
Yeah, it's totally division. I mean, you're absolutely right. That's what they want. They want to divide and conquer. But You know, of course, if you look at it on the video, they're going to make it look like, oh, these people are just running them off, cussing them out, but they didn't have no access to get there. I mean, on the campus, and they basically going to race debate some people that didn't want to have anything to do with that. So, I mean, I can't blame the HBCU for running them off the campus like that. Even the security guards asked them, like, how did you get on the campus? Like, that's totally illegal.
Oh, wow.
You know? And as far as all these people getting fired at their jobs, you know, like they write, like when Breonna Taylor and George Floyd and all that came up and people mocking them all on the internet, nothing happened. But, you know, when Charlie Kirk gets killed, you know, which was tragic, but I mean, it seems like it's a one-way standard on that. You know, I mean, I don't think nobody should be getting fired for, you know, just saying their own opinion, but.
You know what? That's very interesting, man. You know, that point, you know, like basically, like you said, when George Floyd, something happened to George Floyd and Breonna Taylor, nothing really happening like that. But soon as something happened to Charlie Kirk, then here he is. But you know, what's another thing that I noticed as well, when a white officer unalives a black person, it's almost like national news. But if it's the other way around, no coverage at all. So it's something, you know what I mean? Their agendas are obvious, you know what I mean? So it's just, man, got to stay prayed up, man.
Yeah, we just got to, like, you know, take the blindfold off and see the bigger picture, you know, instead of just seeing, you know, one-sided ways to stuff. I mean, it seemed like, you know, Charlie Kirk was always debating against black people issues and topics. I've never really heard him debate on any other people's, you know, ethnicity or topics like that. You know, so it's kind of like when they came onto that HBCU, it was almost like they kind of intended on debating on, you know, maybe African American issues, which, you know, it'd be different if somebody wanted to debate them, but them people clearly didn't want them there, and they didn't want to debate them. So they really had no reason to be on the campus at all.
I feel you on that, man. I feel you on that. Very interesting, man. You know, moving forward is very interesting.
Yeah. But, man, I'll let some other people get in there, man. Keep up the good work, man. I'm loving the audits. I watch every one. Like dude said, I've been there since day one. I think what first brought me to your channel, you was helping out some homeless people.
Oh yeah, that was like my fourth video. You right.
Yeah, I seen that. I'm like, who's this dude? And then I just started watching it. From there, man, I've been locked in, bro.
Man, we appreciate you for being here, brother. We really do, man. Thanks a lot.
All right, man. You take it easy.
You too.
All right.
All right. Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know who you are and where you're calling from.
Hey, James, Springfield, Ohio. How's everything going today?
Man, pretty good. Thanks for calling in, man. And shout out to Ohio. How you feeling today?
Been pretty good. Talking about the campus issue, I mean, if it's a state campus or public campus, then you don't need permission from the campus to be there because it's public property.
That's true.
On private campuses, you would need to have permission to actually be on campus. And this is where we're having a lot of problem with a lot of local governments right now, where they're wanting you to sign up to go to a community center or to a recreation center, which means that you're giving them power over you different than the Constitution because of that.
Oh, wow. Now, that's interesting.
Yes.
Especially your point about private and public. You're absolutely correct. If it's public property, obviously you can be there. So that's a good point.
Yes. Several of the campuses, you know, they are government campuses paid for with public dollars. And they don't want diverse opinion, even though you're supposed to go to a university to hear other opinions so that you can form your own as an adult away from your nucleus family.
Oh, wow. That's a good point, man. That's a very good point. The HBCUs are definitely public.
Yes.
So
I mean, you got to watch that fine line because you don't want to go there to antagonize. But if you're going there to ask somebody to justify their opinion, then that's a situation where dialogue can occur. But if you're just going there to over voice somebody or shout somebody down, there you're the problem. Doesn't matter if you're the speaker or the person responding. If you're shouting somebody down, you're not voicing your opinion. You're denying their opinion.
Oh wow, that was deep right there. I like how you put that, man. Wow, whoa.
And the situation about the racism and everything, you got to remember one thing, James. You and I are the same race, human race.
The human race.
Everybody wants to divide us into subcategories so they can control us.
I agree.
I went to some political state conventions before, and I've had people at one wanting me to comment about how a faction was being put upon because they weren't being allowed to be heard. And I went to the same party, same year to the opposing party, and the people of that party convention didn't want me in the building because they didn't want me to hear what they had to say.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Because they want to separate and control.
Yeah, I believe.
Then we get into the employment situation. If you're a salaried employer, you're always on the clock. You're an hourly employee, unless you show up with some political statement shirt to work, what you say off the clock is your time. Because last I knew, the 13th Amendment did away with indentured servitude. Just because you're an hour employee doesn't mean your boss owns your ass. Excuse my language.
No, I feel you. That's a good point. That's a great point.
And the last little thing, James, if you would, I've noticed on some of your deals, I know you're trying to hurry through your audit, but if you would just hang back a little bit and let the responding officers give them enough rope with the staff so that they can tangle themselves up a little bit more and instead of trying to save them so quick. I know you're trying to get through your audits.
Well, I'm glad you actually brought that up. So I do it for another different reason. I do it without trying to give away everything, because obviously we got law enforcement watching this channel as well, but I do it to control the room. So I'm gonna say it that way. Not really to rush and hurry up out of there, but to control the room and to where everything, engaging the police first is a very huge way to de-escalate everything before it can even start. So I do it for a strategic other reason, man. It's chess and not checkers, man.
Yeah, I agree. It is chess, not checkers, because so much of the time people want to hurry to a judgment without being aware of what is actually going on.
That's
because
correct.
We want to devalue the other person from being a human being as well as we are.
For sure. But I definitely appreciate the advice, though, man. And sometimes you keep watching, man. Sometimes we'll fall back and just stand down and see how that goes.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Appreciate it, James.
Yep, for sure. All right. Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know you are where you're calling from.
Oh, my name is John James. I'm calling from Allentown, PA.
Man, shout out to Philly, because that's Philly, right?
Yeah, like an hour and some change away from Philly. So like not too far.
Oh, okay. Man, how you feeling today?
Feeling good, man. Thanks for answering my call. I watch all your content. I appreciate what you do. It's very fulfilling just to know that somebody's out there standing up for himself and the people. We as the people fighting for our rights. And I just really appreciate it. And I want to thank you.
Oh, man, I really appreciate you for being here, brother, and support of TTA, man. We really appreciate that.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, whatever I can do to support you, I'll follow you along this journey, and I'll watch all your content, and I'll continue spreading the good word and just letting the people know that it's people like you who I just admire and just love just putting in the work that you do.
Yeah, we appreciate it, man. And the biggest way to support TTA, man, is just staying locked in with us, watching the content, sharing it. Man, that's the biggest thing you guys can do, man. When you guys sit here and watch our videos, man, that's the most support that anybody can ask for. Anything else will be extras, man. So we appreciate you.
Okay, got it. I don't want to take up too much of your time. Like I said earlier, I appreciate you taking the time out, doing what you do, answering the phone call. It's very big inspiration, and I admire what you do. Thank you. Please be safe along your journey. I even pray for you sometimes along the way, and just making sure you're safe and have the good Lord protect and watch over you for sure.
Yeah, I appreciate that, brother. Thanks a lot, man.
Yes, thank you. Have a good one.
You too.
Bye.
Thanks for calling in the TTA. Let the people know you are and where you're calling from.
Hey, what's going on, Brother James?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, a little bit. Sound muffled a little bit.
Yeah, this Wiley from California, man. I'm the founder of incarceratedbeauties.com.
Okay, shout out to Cali, man.
For sure, man. Been watching your videos for a while, man. I usually watch Long Island Audits. That guy's pretty tight, but man, you and that guy from Long Island Audits, you guys are like the top auditors in my opinion.
Oh man, I appreciate that, brother.
Your content is very, it's not just entertaining, but it's very informative and it's educational. You know, to watch them leave there with a feeling saltier than a peanut. You know, that's what I love to see. Nothing nefarious. You know, you're giving us all the new vocabulary that we're using around here. You know, nothing nefarious. But on another note, man, I'd love to collaborate with you. I own a dating site called incarceratedbeauties.com, very popular on Instagram.
Okay.
And I want to collaborate on something. Maybe you could sponsor, or I could sponsor one of your videos, you know, and get you some merch. You rock it on one of the audits, and we'll put together something.
Okay. What you can do is like this your number right here, right?
Yep.
Okay. What you could do, like once we end the live, or we in the call, rather just text like everything that we talked about, because I get a lot of text messages, but I know specifically from you and what we talked about, and then we can lock in, man, and try to put something together for certain.
For sure. Definitely looking forward to it.
Okay.
You stay safe, brother. Looking forward to seeing the next audit, and I'm going to send you that information right away.
I appreciate it.
All right, later.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. So that's how that cookie's crumbling, man. Got the month of October coming in hot and ready, man, for you guys, TTA family. Y'all already know. Somebody said Sean Paul is now a millionaire. He is no longer dropping organic content. Oh man. Wow. That's deep, man. Shout out to Long Island, man. Shout out to Long Island Audit. But yeah, man, like I say, man, this is Brown Sugar said that's not true. Carlton Burnell says false. Oh, okay. Sean was just kicked out of a town hall. That dude, he is making that stuff up. Oh, wow. Public comment here now, monetizing everything. Oh, wow. Hey, y'all got some interesting comments about our brother Sean, man. It's all good though, man. We in this fight, man. We in this fight together. We're locked in for the long run, man. We still got a lot of work to do though, man. Definitely a lot of work to do. In the terms of TTA and the family, man, I got a lot of huge stuff coming up for you guys, man. That's gonna take y'all by storm, man. This week, matter of fact, this week we got our meeting with a super huge company, man, that is possibly getting ready to take us on and make a docu-series out of this channel. I'm gonna just go on and tell you guys now that I'm close to meeting with this company. They're thinking about turning the TTA family channel into a docu-series. Very huge news that I've been holding on to for a couple of months here. You know, just wanted to wait till we get close to our meeting. We got the meeting this week. We hoping and wishing that everything goes as planned. We have a dynamic mission statement. We're gonna sit down with the owners, and we're gonna definitely see how that's gonna go for us. Got a couple more meetings at the end of this year, some big ones as well before the year end. We got something special we're trying to do again around Christmas time. Y'all already know. It's like one of the favorite parts of the year for me, because we do our Christmas giveaways. I love that part, man. I always love giving back to we the people. I love it, man. That's just what I love to do. And we'll be ready to shake, rattle, and roll. We'll be ready to shake, rattle, and roll. So yeah, man, we got a decent week trying to put together for you guys this week as well. And things of that nature. Tim N says, TTA, what's up with your lawsuit against the chief of police? Can't really talk about it like that, but anybody with a Pacer account, you know, anybody with a Pacer account can see the progression, can see everything that's going on. That's all public record. It is still going on. Just can't really get into a bunch of details about what's going on. But I'm definitely going to keep you updated as much as possible on that. And again, anybody with a Pacer account can see what's going on. Lenora Shepherd, shout out to Lenora. Hey. But appreciate that, Sean, for putting that in the chat, man. Pacer.us courts, man. Appreciate that tag. Are nursing homes off limits to auditors? Vaughn, man, not if they're taxpayer funded. Not if they're taxpayer funding is wide open. Even some homeless shelters, right? I was thinking about that. Even some homeless shelters are, you know, if they're you know, taxpayer funded, then you already know it's wide open. Rash Virtue says that was a corrupt chief. Definitely so. Definitely so. No doubt about that. That's been exposed at the highest. It's been exposed to all the way up there, man, in its entirety. So you're absolutely correct. Weed shops and banks. Yeah, for sure. Mr. Good Citizen. Yeah, man, we shaking down there to Cali, man. We'll probably try to link up with Bay Area, man. We definitely gonna link up with San Joaquin, though. Definitely gonna link up with San Joaquin once we hit Cali, man. Oh, and more videos, man. Definitely Vapor. I got you, man. More videos on the way, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned, man. I love you guys.